Welcome back. My name is Bree Hightower, and you're watching the Overcomer series. Back with another interview with my buddy Brandon Berry, who is an actor here in Atlanta chasing his dreams. And he sat down with me and shared something that I'm sure a lot of us definitely have come close with, especially if you're an entertainer or you get up and speak in front of people, and it's this thing called fear. So stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'm an overcomer of fear. Fear has stopped me. It's just stopped me from doing a lot and what I'm passionate about. There's just been times where I would see an audition, I fit the criteria, I fit everything that it's asking for me to submit for, but I just wouldn't submit. You know, freshman, sophomore year, so on and so forth, there are different things you just need to do to get to the next level. But in this, it's no blueprint, it's nothing, there's no one thing that, no matter who it's coming from, whether it could be Denzel Washington, but his story isn't the same as Idris Elba or Will Smith or so on and so forth, you know what I mean? So and honestly, that's what's been the scary part for me, and that's why I've been so more fearful in my life in this than anything, is because I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I don't regret anything because through the good and the bad decisions, I learned so much, and a lot of it I feel is going to be very essential to who I'm going to become, or not who I'm going to become, because I feel like I'm already that, who people are going to recognize me for.
Right.
And being fearful, one thing that hasn't changed is knowing what I want, and it's like I have a tattoo that says never regret anything, because at one point it was exactly what you wanted, and so I don't regret anything. Where you see different things that you can relate to, you take what you need and then you leave the rest. But some of the people that inspire me right now are the Smiths. And it's not even so much, I love the acting, I love their work, Jada and Will, and honestly even their kids, but I love them mainly because of who they are. They're them as individuals, as human beings. Like, I just love their energy. From what I've seen, they're just very in tune with who they are as people. They're free. I was going back and forth. I was sitting on the couch one day just thinking to myself, like, man, it's going to be nice one day to when I walk out and people recognize me and so on and so forth. But then I started to feel convicted, like, Brandon, that's not where you're getting into this industry. You're not getting into it for the fame and fortune. And I started to feel bad, you know, like, man, like, no, don't get Hollywood already. You're not even there yet. And I was praying to God, like, God, you know, take that away, because that's not something that I want to get lost in, or I don't even want people to see me in that. And literally 2 minutes later, again, the Will Smiths are like, you know, my mentors, but I came across this random interview with Will Smith. Can't think of who he's interviewing with right now, but he was just talking to him, and the guy asked him essentially, like, how does it feel being Will Smith? Is it some days you just want to go into a hiding spot or whatever and, you know, not want people to recognize you? He was like, no, I embrace it. Like, I want to go out and people be like, oh, hey, that's Will, or whatever. And, you know, he was able to show that, no, that's not what I'm in for, but it's a perk. Right. My mom inspires me. Mainly she inspires me because she's so supportive. But I just love my mom because of her strength and how much she sacrificed for myself and my brothers and sisters. So I inspire myself.
That's good. That's good.
You have to.
Yeah.
I found that I've had to do that, inspire myself, because sometimes you don't get it from other people.
Right.
And you shouldn't have to. It's nice to, but no one else can inspire you if you don't inspire yourself first. It's just that sometimes you have a plan that for yourself or for your life that is so big, you don't know where it's going to take you, or what type of person you'll become,
right,
or how it's going to affect the people around you, mainly, or even just yourself, you know, honestly. So it's a constant battle every day, especially when you're a dreamer, or you have passions and things that you want to do for yourself, and you realize that they're bigger than just you, because at the same time you still don't want to let people down that don't even know that they're waiting on you. Recognize that you are afraid. Don't be ashamed to admit that you're afraid. Don't be ashamed to admit any of your flaws. And once you recognize them and you realize that you are afraid, fight to get through it. Whether it be with yourself or you have someone else that helps you fight through it, but get through it, because at the end of it, it's all going to pay off, and you're going to be so appreciative that you actually stepped out and you fought your fears afraid.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, Brandon, for sharing your story. Any of us in entertainment, or if you're a teacher, anybody that stands in front of people or expresses any sort of artistic ways, understand that fear is it is a monster, and there's so many different aspects of fear. You can be afraid of certain things, or just be fearful of everything, or just fear in general. We have to realize, as Keke Palmer would say, the gag is fear ain't real. Thank you again, Brandon. If you also have a story that you'd like to share, visit BreeHightower.com and send me a message in the contact section, and let's link up. And always remember, say Bree told you, that whatever it is that you're afraid of, you can conquer that thing because you are an overcomer. And I'll see you next week. Okay, I'm hungry.